high voltage voltmeter? High voltage voltmeter? High voltmeter? Is that a thing? Yes, it is a thing. And we could build one. Don't try this at home. Don't try this anywhere. Don't try anything, anywhere, ever. But sometimes working on microwaves, wouldn't it be nice to have a high voltage voltmeter to be able to directly read the secondary voltage? It would absolutely rule out capacitor diode issues. It would help with magnetron issues. I mean, most of the time, it's not necessary. You can diagnose high voltage issues with growl or with current draw, but every once in a while, you get faked out. So, once again, don't try this at home. Don't try this anywhere. Don't try anything ever. Here is an idea to measure an unknown high voltage to use a voltage divider. And according to the voltage divider equation, with a 1,000-to-1 ratio, we step this high voltage down 1,000 to 1. So if we had 5 kilovolts across these points, we would have 5 volts across these points. That's using these values. We have a 50 mega ohm resistance here and a 50 kilo ohm resistance here. That is including the input impedance of our voltmeter here. But this should work. In fact, it does work. This is how high voltage meters work when you buy them commercially. So let's build one, because we have a city permit and are practicing high voltage safety. You, on the other hand, don't try this at home. Don't try this anywhere. Don't try anything, anywhere, ever. Okay, so here we have what we think is a working prototype. This whole bit really is just a half-inch 3-digit voltmeter off Amazon, like so. It probably doesn't show up too well. Couple of resistors there to set the input impedance for the divider. The high side of the divider is 5 10 mega ohm resistors. High voltage resistors off of DigiKey. Ta-da. And nothing else really on the board per se, hardly even a board. Just a 9-volt battery, convenient switch. And probably went a little overkill on the high voltage insulation, but just in case, this is silicone tubing off of Granger, connection to the alligator clips wrapped in Kapton tape, so I think that should be fine. Okay, so just to stress the point again, don't try this at home, don't try this anywhere, don't try anything, ever. Okay, bye! Alright, so here we have primary current, here we have secondary voltage in kV negative, and the cooling fan is unplugged. Let's do it. So we see it jumps up to about 4 kilovolts. After the filament heats up, it drops down to about 2,000 volts. And if we cancel the cycle, we can see the capacitor bleed down. There's 300 volts, 200,